Speaking of matches you never thought you'd see, Timothy Thatcher is set to take his submission expertise and put him to the test against the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. He's going up against the Hitman, Bret Hart. 2 out of 3 falls in a submission match. As Bret Hart is now taking it to Timothy Thatcher in the corner, repeatedly ramming him face first into the corner post. Again, I don't know why I struggle to remember the names of certain parts of the ring, but a big leg drop out of the ordinary for the Hitman. But he's got to adapt to somebody with such a similar style like Timothy Thatcher. He's got to adapt and do something a little bit different. Fujiwara armbar, softening up the Hitman for later. Timothy Thatcher is the master of the submission hold in modern WWE, being able to latch on a submission from pretty much any position. Next to Drew Gulak, he's probably the closest thing to a technician in the company. He tries for a wrist lock. Bret Hart sees it coming, and Bret Hart reverses him. Snap suplex by Bret Hart. Takes down Timothy Thatcher. Thatcher is now looking for distance, but he's also pissed off. He is also frustrated. He's angry with the Hitman. He's angry with the fact that he's not getting the better of Bret Hart, but he just did there, like he did there, because he just dropped the Hitman. And now a surfboard attempt by Timothy Thatcher, but it is too early in the match for him to try and latch on a submission against the Hitman. And now rights and lefts scattering the Hitman. Rights and lefts scattering the Hitman. Jumping Enziguri takes down Bret Hart. From Timothy Thatcher, as Thatcher has been a house of fire since he got back in the ring. Hammer thrown into the ring, into the corner post, into the corner. What did that look like? Whatever it looked like, Bret Hart looked like he got a boot up. Shinbreaker by the Hitman. Bret tries to drag him somewhere, but Timothy Thatcher catches him. Double leg trip, float over, and now mounted punches as Timothy Thatcher is having his way almost with Bret Hart. Bret Hart caught him. Running bulldog by the Hitman. Takes down Thatcher. Thatcher catches Hart. He tries for that what looks to be a running headbutt again, but Bret Hart moved out of the way for the second time. If I was Thatcher, I'd stop trying to go for the running headbutt. Popping up to the top rope goes Thatcher. Double axe handle off the ropes. By Timothy Thatcher. Thatcher again. Now he's got a reverse wrist lock. And Bret Hart again catches him. But again, another reversal. These two are so evenly matched, it's crazy. Thatcher tries to go for something. Dragon screw out of nowhere, but the Hitman takes down Timothy Thatcher. And now Bret Hart's pulling him away from the ropes. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter's locked in. But is it late enough? Has enough time elapsed for Thatcher to give up? It doesn't seem like that way to me, as Thatcher is fighting. He's trying to fight out of the sharpshooter from the Hitman. And he does. He pushes himself up high enough. Bret takes him down. He Thatcher tried to reverse him. Brett saw it coming, and he hyperextends the knee. Thatcher needs to stop going for that headbutt, because every time he goes for it, he ends up missing. A big boot is simple but effective as he takes down Bret Hart. Snap suplex by Timothy Thatcher takes down the Hitman. He's got him this time. Fujiwara armbar. And this time, unlike last time, this time it's locked in. But again, it's still a little early for him to be going for that type of submission because he hasn't attacked the arm as much as he should be if he wants to beat Bret Hart with a Fujiwara. Bret takes him down to Chinatown. Thatcher gets back up. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker as Thatcher tried again. But Thatcher squirrels and screams away. Rights and lefts takes down the Hitman. Rolling elbow by Thatcher takes down Bret Hart. And now Thatcher grabs him and smacks him. And for the fourth time, he tried for that headbutt. And once for the first time, Thatcher actually connects. Thatcher actually connected for the first time with that running headbutt, and he hits him with a double axe handle from the top rope. Does Thatcher all the way to the outside. Shades of Macho Man Randy Savage with that one. The only difference is Macho called it bombs away. Thatcher sends Bret into the announce table. Ribs first, attacking the ribs of the Hitman. Latch on a body scissors after doing that a few times. You will win academically. Elbow off the top rope by Thatcher on the Hitman. He tries for a clothesline, but Bret Hart German suplexes him on the floor. Bret has his leg trapped on the lower back of Timothy Thatcher, and Thatcher just lets himself submit to avoid getting too much offense done to him. And now he gets sent into the barricade. They are on the outside, so it doesn't really matter. Takedown. It looked like a single leg takedown by Thatcher on Bret Hart. Thatcher sends Bret Hart into the ring apron. Overhead Northern Lights suplex. Takes down the Hitman. Thatcher's going to the top rope. And a big elbow off the top, almost to make sure that Bret would stay down. I don't know why he did that, because now the referee's got to start counting again. Thatcher accidentally hit the referee, and I think he was a little distracted as Bret came in because Bret caught him off guard with a backbreaker. Bret caught him off guard with that backbreaker. Bret has the sharpshooter locked in, and honestly, I think Thatcher may have to submit. Thatcher may have to submit, and he does exactly that because one time getting out of it is one thing, 2 times getting out of it, totally different. Thatcher pops himself back up. Bret Hart goes for a running bulldog. Thatcher keeps popping back up. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Bret Hart keeps knocking him back down again. Bret Hart has the sharpshooter locked in. Bret has the sharpshooter locked in. And Thatcher falls victim to the sharpshooter a second time. And Bret Hart beats Thatcher 2-0 as we see another collision between a star of the present and a past legend of WWE. With that being said, if you want to see more action like this, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you want me to start lessening how much I lean on the ranking system, also you can let me know that down in the comment section below. With that being said, though, I will see you in the next video.